welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Hana Anindya from UIN Study Video Jakarta. So today, as you can see from the thumbnail, I'm gonna tell you about the novel that I read it. It's called Welcome to My Family.
Welcome to our family!
By Roz Denny folks. So if you wanna know about the story, let's check it out. So this story tells about Kathleen O'Harlan, originally from Ridge, Michigan. She was working as a hobbyist engineer. She is a screw and a powerful woman. She works at her family company as named Motorhill. In the other story, there is Salter Kowalski. So Salter Kowalski is the CEO of Field Ridge Motor. He also has a cool head, so he avoided making impulsive decision. Salter follow a few self-imposed rules, which is suggests that he is a well-organized person. Salter is a person who genuinely cares about his staff. He genuinely gives his business and the people who work there his whole attention. Their two companies are close together, and there are the two big companies in Michigan. And one day, Kathleen got a call from the Fifth Ridge. She was called to work there as an engineer. Also, that she is working in the family company, but Kathleen said that this is one of her goal because Field Ridge Motor was bigger than her father company. So in this place, he can improve with many things about how the work it is in the Field Ridge. And about that, this is the story begin when the Salter and Kathleen meet. So after after Kathleen working at the Salter company, they often did make a thing together with Kathleen. They did many experience together, and that may feel like a sign. There are sign of love. Love is for the way you look at me. Yeah. In this help day by day. At the first, Kathleen didn't believe because CEO love employees, but it's not impossible, right? It is impossible. So Kathleen didn't believe it because she saw that Salter was a CEO, and so she felt that it was impossible because she know that from the rules and his nature, which was agreeably very friendly. So Salter is a very friendly person. So I didn't know he is a green flag or red flag. Yeah, we never know. So he really very friendly. So how could she believe it? However, in fact, it is true that Salters like Kathleen. Okay, after day by day, they got a lot of working together, and many story about their. After Kathleen moved to the Fifth Ridge Motor office, she felt that there was something strange about her father, Timothy O'Harlan. Kathleen felt that her father's company was experiencing problems. Kathleen has a plan to follow her father secretly. Kathleen was requested to do this by her brother, who also devised plan for Kathleen to follow her father. Kathleen was also becoming bored of this because her siblings didn't want to participate in it all. This experience, this requested by them. So there was a time when Kathleen invited Salter to follow Kathleen's father, who held a private meeting like that, and this is the plot twist, really plot twist. So the plot twist turns out that both their father, Kathleen and Salter, knowing each other, and you know what they are to do in this private meeting? It is they are playing gambling. Oh my god. Kathleen see that and she is felt disappointed because she didn't expect what her father was doing, especially since it's turned out that her father was playing with Salter's father. So Salter also didn't expect this to happen. This because they found out that both of their father were gamblers and they have a big enough business that they can spend their money just for gambling. Oh my god, like it was like they owned a company making money sickly. And what really upset Kathleen about her father was that he misled the family by claiming to be going a trip of a carnival when in fact that he went to gambling with someone, his co-worker, one of whom was Louis Calwas, yes, Salter's father, because it can lead to poverty, and which is the low point in life of gambling. So Kathleen was scared about this. Okay, going through a very draining day with the behavior of her father and even her family, Kathleen is very, very tired. But you know, there is a Salter who always accompany her when all the unexpected happens. Then they try to continue their work despite the two company downturn. They had a visitor, so another day they had like a visitor. Its name is Chief Engineer Scott Winsky. So he is a friend of Salter. Yes, come to help Salter about the company. After a long time they worked together. There was a time when Chief Engineer Scott Winsky and a cat were out on a kayaking trip. Yes, kayaking trip, like trip in the river, like that. And they went fine at the first, but suddenly, you know, there are the reasons called to Kathleen on a kayaking trip was because Scott desired to get a revenge to Stalter for his forest brother passing and made clear. So in the past, there was a time when Salter Scott and Scott brother went to the river. There was an unexpected incident where his forest brother went into the river and drowned out, which resulted his death. And at the time, there in the place that just Salter in that place. So Scott suspected that he had deliberately killed his foster brother. After knowing that Scott's evil intention would be poured on the Kathleen, then the person that he loved so much immediately went to the river where she was. They were all successfully rescued, and after all was safe, Salter immediately met Scott and explained that what happened in the past was not his fault and it is what all just misunderstanding. Immediately, Scott finally realized that what he had done and he understand about that. After all that happened, it was hard for Salter because the second if he didn't abuse, he would lose Kathleen, the person that he was like so much, which is also he spoke to Kathleen. that he didn't want to lose her again, and he really loved Kathleen so much. So Kathleen was surprised that she didn't know expect that she would be proposed by Salter. Yay! Okay, so and at the ending, yeah, they got married. Yes, welcome to my family. Yay! Okay, so that all for my review novel Welcome to My Family. Yep, they really tells about how their family are. Yes, complicated as well. Well, interesting or not, guys. I think everyone, thank you so much for listening this video. Hope you enjoy and like it. And once again, I will say thank you so much. See you in another video. Goodbye.